right foot in front of your left knee. It doesn't have to be directly in front. There could be a little bit of space there. Now, as you're trying to hold that position, you're gonna shift your weight to the left, but reach over to the right. And as we do that there, we should feel that all along our side, maybe even into our outside hip region. And your hand should be facing away from you, right? So it's facing in the opposite direction that you're looking at. Good, so really reaching long, really feeling those side muscles stretch out there. Give a few more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we'll switch legs. So we'll have our left cross right in front of our right. You could get crazy and really cross it over, but it's going to challenge your balance. Try to just stay in line. We'll shift over to the right, and then we'll reach to the left. There you go. Still trying to keep your shoulders square. Try not to lean too far forward. Keeping that hand facing behind you. Good. Reach a little further back with the arm if you can. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. All right. We're going to get onto our hands and knees. Our knees are off the ground. We can get a little wider with our feet if we need to. And we're going into an active child's pose. So you're sinking all the way back into that child's pose. You're trying to keep those knees off the ground the entire time. So you almost end up going into a little bit of a plank up top, and that's totally fine. Use your arms to really push yourself back there. 3 more here. Only go as far as you feel comfortable with. Good, 1 more. Very nice. All right. Take a few seconds. We're going to carry this position right into our downward dog. So we're up. We're sinking back. You could pump the heels down a little bit. Get a little bit of calf mobility in there. 1 or 2 good deep breaths. Good, and we'll roll right into our Cobra position. Letting that spine kind of sink towards the mat. Same thing, 1 to 2 deep breaths. We'll go right back into our downward dog. Roll up as you want. Really bring that chest through. Straighten those legs a little bit in the back a bit more. Good, 1 or 2 more deep breaths. And then we're back into our Cobra. Good, letting those hips drop towards the mat. Bringing your shoulder blades back a little bit so you get that full extension throughout your whole spine. Good. We're going to make our way back onto our hands and knees. We're going to reverse the order. So give your shoulders and arms just a few seconds of a break here. And we're going to go right back into our active child's pose. Sink it back, and then right back into our plank. There you go. Get about 4 to 5 more here. Trying to keep those knees off the ground, but if you feel like you need to keep them on the ground, that's totally fine too. 2 more here. And 1 more. Very nice. Okay. And we're going right into our kneeling side stretch. Find that balance, right foot in front of left. reaching to the right, reaching a little bit behind us, and keeping our shoulders square. You should feel it all along the side. If you're not getting it, you may have to shift your body weight over to the left more, and then reach a little higher to the right. Holding that there for about 10 more seconds. Breathing into that lateral rib cage, try to really expand that tissue out to the side. Good, we'll come back, and then we will switch. Left in front of right. Good, reaching over. Good, breathing into that lateral rib cage, that side rib cage. See if you can really expand it, considering how tense that tissue could be when it's on stretch. Hand facing behind you. Good, and relax. All right, so we have one more stretch here before we get into the strength part here. So we're gonna start side lying. Knees are tucked. You're using the arm that's closest to the ground to support and keep your knees together. The outside hand, we're working around and we're rotating our shoulder blade, I should say, towards the ground on that side. The key is to really keep those knees together to maximize that tension through the mid-back and through the arm. So you're going around, you're reaching long, and then dropping down, trying to almost exhale as you rotate to the other side. Going for about 2 more here. Good, and 1 more. Reaching long. Beautiful. All right, so we'll do the same thing on the other side. Aiming for about 6 of them. So we lock the knees down. We reach high up. May get a few cracks in the back. And back across. The key with this is really just keeping those knees locked down and only going as far as your body lets you. Really try to exhale as you go to the other side and drop that shoulder blade towards the ground. Good, 2 to 3 more here. Good, 1 more.